Okay, I'm just going to take the headphones out. G is on with her class behind me. I just wanted to make sure you guys could hear me, okay? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our classroom. All right, cool, right? I see you all out there. You're in front of me. I know you're there. So the chat function does not work, not for children's content on YouTube. So I can't see what you guys are writing if you're trying to write. There's a reason why I can't see it, is because they block it. Okay, so I'm trying to work around that. So next time we do the YouTube live feed like we're doing now, hopefully we fix that. Okay, and I can see your guys chatting. But oh, it looks like sounds like G's class is about to end in a minute. So today we are going to do some story lab. Okay, we are going to do a story, and we're going to do one of my favorite stories. And Miss Medina and I were just speaking when we saw each other in the class the other day about how awesome this story is. Especially we're learning about sea creatures. Now, this story is one that we may have read in the past. I think we read it earlier in the school year, but I think now you may understand it a little bit more because you're a little older now. You've been in school for a long time now, and also it has to do with what we're talking about, which are fish and sea creatures. So my story is called The Rainbow Fish. And there's rainbow fish. Look how beautiful. Rainbow fish is gorgeous. Beautiful, shiny. Look at all the beautiful scales. That's right. And we're going to learn about what happens to rainbow fish as he journeys through the sea. All right, and what happens with him and his friends, because his friends are going to want something from him, and we're going to see how he can figure out how to share with his friends and how that makes him feel. So my quick question to you before we start to read is, how do you feel when people share their things with you? Yeah, I feel really good. So when people share with me, I feel so special. It makes me feel awesome. It makes me feel like, wow, that person really cares about me. And it shows how good of a friend they are because they've given a little piece of themselves to me. Like when someone shares toys with you, or if someone shares some artwork with you, or if someone even makes you a card for a birthday, it makes you feel extra special, right? So sharing with each other shows that we're caring, right? We say sharing is caring. Yeah, two rhyming words. So we're going to read our story, and afterwards, I need you to create something with me. So today, I brought my whiteboard and my marker. You guys may have paper, a crayon, a marker, whatever you have at home. I want this to sit in front of you for when we're done with our story. So first, we're going to read the story, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a picture. I have a question for you, okay? And I'm going to do my picture and creation with you, and you're going to do it with me. And then afterwards, we're going to take a picture of it, and I want you to share it with me on the phone, okay? And send it through Remind on the phone. So I'm going to put that down, and let's get started. Read, read, read a book. We are getting smart. Look at the pictures and the words. Now it's time to start. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Hi-oh, and off we go. The author writes the words. The illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. Hi-oh, and off we go. The illustrator draws the pictures. Here is the front. Here is the back. This is the front. And this is the back. And this is the spine. The spine holds the pages together, right? So let's do a little walk here. This is called The Rainbow Fish, and it's written by Marcus Pfister. Marcus was the author, but Marcus also drew the pictures, illustrator as well. So let's take a look. Now, Rainbow Fish is going to go on a journey. Rainbow Fish has beautiful scales. And as Rainbow Fish goes along, his friends follow. But at some point, his friends go away. And he goes on a journey to figure out what he needs to do to treat his friends a little better. He meets people along the way. And then by the end of the story, Rainbow Fish figures out what he needs to do to get everyone and make everyone feel a little special to be around him. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Rainbow Fish. The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just any ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. How beautiful. Yeah, give a thumbs up. It's beautiful, right? Yeah. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call. Come and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past. What does it mean to glide? Yeah, it kind of means to float right past, to go right past them. Didn't pay them any mind. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. I wonder how that left his friends feeling. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. Rainbow Fish, he called. Wait for me! Please give me one of your shiny scales. They're so wonderful, and you have so many. How do you think Rainbow Fish is going to feel about giving his scales up to another fish? You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. Go ahead, swim away, ready? That wasn't very nice of him to say. He was so upset, he told all of his friends what happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. So all of the friends went away from the Rainbow Fish, because the Rainbow Fish is what we call him. He was a little rude. Yeah, he wasn't very nice to the blue fish. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. What does it mean to be lonely? Yeah, it means to be by yourself. Sometimes we feel lonely, like we have no one else around us. And that's when Rainbow Fish started to feel a little sad. His words pushed everyone away. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in the glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. Here comes the octopus. You can see the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. There he is. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus with a deep voice. The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. He needs to give his scales away to be happy. That's being selfless. Can you say that with me? Selfless. That means giving a little bit of you to help another friend. I can't, said the Rainbow Fish as he started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them? How could he ever be happy? These are his most prized possessions. His scales are everything to him. How could he give them away? Suddenly he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just wanted one of the little scales. The rainbow fish wavered only one very, very small, shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one scale. So, Rainbow Fish gave Tiny Bluefish one of his little shiny silver scales. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you! Thank you very much! The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in amongst his blue fins. Boop, and put it right in. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. So something made rainbow fish feel a little something different inside. Giving bluefish a little tiny bluefish the scale made him feel really good. It made him feel proud. The little bluefish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right. He gave one here and there and here and there. And the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. Can you give me a delighted face? Ready? On three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, delighted means you're excited and happy. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home amongst the other fish. And look, each fish friend, he now gave each one a scale. They were all shimmering a little bit, just like him. He was being selfless. He was giving away a little bit of him and his friendship to everybody. And it made him feel delighted. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shimmering scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away. Yet, he was very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. And there he is. He's got one shiny scale left, still as beautiful as we. So, that's the end of our story. Now, Rainbow Fish was really special because at the beginning, Rainbow Fish didn't want to give away his beautiful scales, just like maybe you wouldn't want to give away your toys or your special things that make you who you are. But he learned as he shared with all the other fish that didn't have anything, and as he shared with all of those fish in the sea, it stopped him from feeling really lonely. And it started to make him feel really, really special. And it made him happy. So, right now, this is where I want you to pick up your marker, your paper, and I'm going to pick up my whiteboard. Because we're going to take about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? And we're going to create something. My question to you today is, and we're going to try to add on to our story of Rainbow Fish. What could you give to someone, maybe your family, your friends, something that you love so much? What could you share with your family and friends that would make not only you feel special, but all the people that you share with feel special? What's something that you care about so much that you could share with your family and friends that would make you feel like Rainbow Fish? To make you feel connected and loved and supported and feel delightful with your friends. So I'm going to think about what I can do, and I want you to draw a picture of that and give it some words, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking about what I love the most. What's something that I cherish and I love? And you know what it is? I love food. Yeah, I have a lot of food. I cook a lot. And a way for me to share love and support for people around me is to cook for them. Yeah. Now yours may be different, right? You may use some toys, books. Think about the things that you have around you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a picture of me cooking all that food for my family, and that's how I'm going to show my love. So I'm going to draw me. It's been a while since I've drawn myself. Here's me. And I'm going to be making spaghetti and meatballs for all my family because I share myself with others by cooking for them, showing them that I love them. I don't keep all my food for myself. I share my food with other people, just like Rainbow Fish shared his scales. He didn't keep it for himself, he gave it to others. There I go. Put the pot on the stove with the boiling water. There you go. I need to set up my table though, because around my table are the people that I'm sharing with. Take a look at that. Hey, Jeff. Jake. Hold on a second, I don't want. The water guy is here. There's water bottles. So, I'm going to draw. Yep. Miss Jen and Gia. Because we're home together, and these are the people that I'm sharing with. I'm cooking my food and sharing it with them. And they're going to have plates on the table. I don't have scales. So I'm going to be, again, sharing things that I know that I have. And this is my way of giving back to my friends, just like Rainbow Fish gave back to his friends. He gave his scales away. I'm going to cook for my friends. I'm going to cook for me, but I don't need all this food for myself. I'm going to share by cooking for other people. And that's a way for me to give back to my friends. So my words here are going to be, I share my food. Period. Stop. No more words. Now, your stem could be I share. So what are you sharing? Just like Rainbow Fish shared his scales. What are you sharing with your loved ones and your friends? What can you share to make them feel extra special? I share M for my food. And there I am cooking food for my family and friends. This is how I share myself. Now, I want you to do this on your own, okay? I hope you're working on it now as we're working together, okay? Because I want you to see what I'm sharing. Now, again, you don't have to be sharing your food. It could be your toys. It could be your books. It could be your love. Listen, we can share just love. I have a lot of love inside of me. And my love, I share to others, like my family and my friends. Pretty cool, right? Thanks for joining me for Rainbow Fish. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to create the picture, send it to me, and we're going to create a book of what you share, of the things that make you the most special person in the world, but also what makes you feel delighted, makes you feel happy. All right. I want to take your pictures. I will try my best to print them out. If I can't, I'm going to make a digital book and we'll share it. Miss Medina had a great idea of doing that. That we can go ahead and take your pictures of what you are sharing with others and then create our own Rainbow Fish book. All right. So go ahead, finish your pictures just like I finished mine. There's me and my family. I'm sharing my food. How can we be sharers? And how can we be selfless like Rainbow Fish? I know you guys are selfless. I see you guys out there. You guys are so wonderful. And you're doing a great job with all this work, okay? All right, so share your work. We also have a YouTube video of Rainbow Fish. We can send that to you guys as well so you can watch the reading again. You can also watch this again as well if you need more. anytime you want to just read Rainbow Fish, come and join me. I will see you guys on Friday for our Zoom call. Now, I did send you guys a new art fun project. The art fun project has to do with creating a sea creature. Now, think about how you made your bug last week. Use your recycled materials, use whatever collage materials you have at home. You can just draw one. I want you to create a sea creature. Now, I'm going to be making one too. I'm sure G is probably going to help me, okay? But if you guys can do that and bring it with you on Friday to the Zoom call, we could do a little think, pair, share and share what we've made. Also, send me a picture of it and I'll share with our group and our class so that everyone can see your creations. Just make sure you name it and you tell us what it does. All right, that would be great. And I'll do the same thing. Thanks, Rainbow Fish. And thanks for sharing, everybody. All right. Send me your pictures. I can't wait to see them. Remember, I share my. That's your STEM. Those are your words, and then you tell us what you're sharing. All right, guys. I miss you. I'll see you guys soon. Mr. D, signing off.